Alright, hey guys, I'm playing MW3 today. I want to make a review today for the game here, since this is basically the last season before Black Ops 6 comes out. I want to give my final opinions and thoughts on the game after pretty much, well, 6 seasons essentially. So, at launch, I was pretty excited for the game, like most people. Because, I saw the classic maps and everything, which made me happy. Obviously, we rarely get them nowadays in Season 6, which kind of sucks, but, whatever. It's whatever, it's fine. I know a lot of players hated continuously playing the classic maps anyway, so good for them, I guess. But, as you can see, we'll start with this, I guess. Or, rather, I should say, the lack of content. You can see here, at least for multiplayer, there's, I'd say, probably two new things. That's it. That being these two maps here, and I've already played them both. So and for the gameplay, I'll show you guys drive through because Ghost Ship, I shouldn't even have to show you guys. It's literally just Shipment, just modified a bit, and that's probably, I'd say, the biggest problem with this season is we're getting literally 5 variants of Shipment, and this is the only new map we're getting. Now, I understand that Activision just stopped caring at this point because this is obviously the last season for the game. We're not even getting a Reloaded update because, by the time this season ends, Black Ops 6 will be out. But they really should have tried to end the game on a bang, not like this with a whimper. Because most of the new content is on Warzone, which I'm not covering because I hate that game with a burning passion. There's a reason why I call it Hacker Zone. That should pretty much sum up how I feel about Warzone right there for you guys. It's just by calling it Hacker Zone. There, enough said. Now, the biggest problem with this game, and I'm sure you guys have probably heard this already countless times from other YouTubers and stuff, is the skill-based matchmaking or engagement-based matchmaking, whatever people call that. Same thing, more or less. It's basically the same thing. Now, I'm going to show you my KD as soon as assuming I can find it. This stupid Hulu menu is also annoying, by the way. Now, my KD is a .97. Normally, I go negative every match, and you guys will probably see that in the gameplay. So, the fact that my KD is even a .97 is shocking. My win-loss is also a .83, also shocking, because most of my matches are also losses. The game thinks I'm part of an esports team or something every time I play this game. This is by far the biggest reason why I hate this game and why I stopped playing it, is because of that. I just cannot find it fun because every single match I have to sweat to even do remotely well in the game. So, yeah. And you could tell, well, Zombies actually is a little bit less. Zombies, at least story-wise, I actually enjoyed playing. And most of those 4 days that I've played this has been spent playing the story missions with my brother and everything, which you might have seen his videos, probably not, but if you did, then you saw me on them, and that's why, because I pretty much did every single story mission with him, and that was where the bulk of my Zombies playtime is, more or less. I mean, I played some stuff solo, but when I did that, it was mainly just running around, just shooting zombies and having fun and stuff on myself, doing the contracts and everything. Most of my time I spent on multiplayer, though, so that's what I'm going to be primarily covering. I'm not going to bother covering Zombies or Ranked, which I do have some time on, but Ranked, I'm not even going to talk about it. Just, it's that bad. Just don't play it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just don't play it. You can play it if you really want, but I wouldn't recommend it personally myself. As you can tell by my win-loss ratio right there, that should kind of just sum up how ranked this. I'm not even. Bear in mind, I was in Bronze 1, like the lowest rank. I think I got promoted once, and that's it. Only once. And most of my matches were with losses. And this was me using my mic, trying to communicate and everything. Yet the players either didn't say anything or they were just bad. So yeah, just don't play ranked. That's all I'm gonna say. Unless you're playing with friends, don't play ranked. Unless you got a group of people to play it with. And honestly, I could probably say the same about multiplayer because honestly, unless you're playing, if you're playing a game by yourself, like if you're solo queuing, like what I've been doing since the game came out, it is just bad. And this is why my KD is kind of like .97. And this is the part that's not even angering me. It's the part of how many people sweat on this game. Like, it is absolutely insane how bad this is. Now then. Before we move on, I'm gonna go back into season 6 again, my review, because I'm kind of like bulking this between a mix of season 6, like the season that just came out, and also my final review of the game here. So let's go over the season 6 content. Useless, useless, useless. Oh, a new LMG, also useless. Useless. In my opinion, I don't care about the battle pass. I don't. Never have. I have enough COD points to get the battle pass because I've been playing the game as a free to play quotations, obviously. So I've pretty much grinded and I've played enough of it to get the battle pass for free, and I can keep doing it if I assume that I finished the battle pass. But I'm not buying this one because there's no point, because this is literally the last season of the game, and it's already been confirmed by Activision that none of this stuff's going to carry over anyway, so there's no point. It's just me throwing away my COD points at that point, unless I plan on playing the season fully, which then I can get the next one for free anyways when Black Ops 6 comes out, which I'm not doing. So, because there's no way I'm not even gonna lie, the second I'm done making this review, I'm probably taking this off my system because that's how much I don't like this game. It really is not enjoyable. You want my opinion on the multiplayer itself? Like, if you want the quick, short, and sweet version without watching the rest of this review, just go play X-Defiant. That's all I'm gonna say. Go play X-Defiant. That game is so much better without the SBMM, and I actually have a blast even with the lack of content, which they did actually recently announce Season 2, which actually looks pretty nice. Most people are saying the game's dead. I just ignore them. They're just saying that because they want the game. They're mostly COD shills that just want the game to flop and just fail. And yeah. And no, the game is not a COD killer in my personal opinion. I know that a lot of people have been saying it was. It really isn't. It was never supposed to be a COD killer. It's just a competitor to it. But in my opinion, play that over this. Believe me, it is way better. Like, I'm not paid. I mean, you guys could tell by my lack of subs or anything. I'm not a shill. Like, by any stretch of the mind, I'm not a shill. I'm not paid by anybody. This is my 100% honest opinion. I have so much more fun playing X-Defiant over this. Anyways, with that being said, let's move on to the gameplay, and we'll go more in thoughts. And you guys will see what I'm talking about with how, like, bad the matchmaking is here as a solo player. If you're playing this as a solo, you're going to see exactly what happens if you're even somewhat average at the game like I am. I'm not saying I'm good nor bad. I'm average. And I've played every single version, every single COD that's come out, essentially, in some way, shape, or form. Like the multiplayer. I've played every single COD that's been released. And so I literally watched the franchise pretty much go to the way it is now, essentially. I don't use meta guns. I mean, that should be pretty obvious. I just have fun using guns I actually like the Spaz 12, the Beretta PMX, the M14, the Belgian LMG, I forget the name of it, the WA 2000, the Kar 98, the Moors because it's interesting, the Ukraine AR, I forget the name of it, but it's a pretty cool gun, I like it. Got a Wild West setup, a classic AK, and basically setup I call Joker, which anybody who's played Persona 5 will get the reference there. Anyways, here's the lobby. So, oh look, you can already tell by the player levels this is not going to go well. I can already tell just by the amount of levels I'm seeing here that this lobby is going to be an extremely big sweat fest. So yeah, that's pretty much, I'd say, the main problem with this game and why I don't like it and why I don't find it enjoyable. But let's check out the map. So it's going to be kill confirmed, so players are going to run around or camp or whatever. There is no set objective this time really, so yeah. This map is close range. Like I said, I did play a match of this before, so I'd probably use like closer range weapons. I'm probably going to use an AK because why not, like my stock AK. I have a gold one too if I want to use, but meh. So yeah, this is basically my MW3. Honestly, the campaign was terrible. Do not play the campaign. See, already first death. Yeah, don't play the COD campaign. It is really bad. Like, it is by far the worst campaign I've ever played on any Call of Duty, and that's saying something because I've, like I said, played every single one, and this includes the campaigns. So that one is by far the most horrible one I've ever played, and also 2 players were AFK and I got a collat, apparently, so that's great. Yeah, the campaign is the worst thing I've ever played. Don't play it. The zombies is okay. Most people didn't like it because it's not round-based and everything, which obviously we're going to get fixed in Black Ops 6, but I've already seen numerous people complain about Black Ops 6. I'd ignore them because they're just mad that the fact that it's been Warzone-defied, which I can understand why they're mad about it, but I already know for a fact, and trust me, they are not going to give us a classic Zombies game ever again, so long as Activision remains the publisher. We are never going to get a classic Zombies ever again, because they're never going to do it, because they know for a fact if they did that, Zombies would suffer, because most of the player base at this point is people who are younger than me, and they're like 10-year-olds and stuff that are saying zibbity riz and all that other BS. I don't even know. I don't even understand how people can talk like that. Like, literally my tongue got twisted just from trying to say it. So yeah. Just ignore any reviews about the zombies because, honestly, it looks good to me. I like it. I think it's going to be good. I don't really care about the Warzone elements, and I've played literally every single zombies iteration. So, it's nice that it'll be easier because, for me personally, because I'm a casual. For casuals, it's good. For either hardcore fans or people who want, like, a challenge and everything, they're the ones that are complaining primarily. So if you want like a good challenge with like zombies and everything, I'd ignore it. I mean, I'd ignore the zombies mode. Regarding the multiplayer, I did play the beta. The beta was okay. Like I was actually doing well for once somehow. But did not like, I don't know. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Black Ops 6. I don't know why I transitioned to Black Ops 6. We're talking about this game. But, honestly, to give, like, my, full-on, like, review, I'd say the multiplayer is okay. Like, I think Sledgehammer did a good job with, like, the weapons and everything, and given the limited, resources that they technically had and everything because of how Activision decided to throw this at them and everything. They did a good job, at least with the gameplay elements, because I like the fact that they did change the movement and everything, which I really hated in Modern Warfare 2. But like I said, so long as that SBMM or EOM, you know, whatever people call it, remains in the game, it is never going to be playable, at least for me, because of my matches. Yet, I'm surprised. I'm actually doing okay on this one. This is probably, I'd say, one of the rare few times I actually get, like, a decent match where I'm actually enjoying myself and actually doing somewhat decent. Which probably means the next 6 or 7 matches I get after this one's going to be just as bad. And that's not an exaggeration. I'm serious. I may even, like, record another gameplay for you guys just so you can see, like, how much different it's going to be the next match. Like, you think I'm doing good now? Yeah, sure, I am. But watch what happens for the next couple of matches. And that's a common problem across the board. So, and this is why, honestly, I stopped playing the game, personally. Like, I think personally, SPM should not be in casual. It just should not. Like, I get ranked and everything, but it should not be in casual, like, by any stretch of the mile. It just should not. Honestly, the guns play nice. Like, I really like the guns and everything, all that. You know, the game's okay, right? I don't hate Modern Warfare 3, like, to an extreme extent, like most people think I am, judging by, like, you know, the tone and everything that's come off the vid. But I really don't. I think it's okay. Like, it's not the worst game I've ever played. It's not the best game I've ever played, but, you know, certain things make it just, like, stupid. It really does, like...
Remote turret down. Remote turret destroyed. Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead.
And see, moments like this are why I hate this game. Because I'm probably going to lose my stuff now.
Counter UAV ready.
Never mind, I didn't, somehow. I got very lucky with that and didn't lose my stuff. Because of, like, the rigged spawns there. It's not even a joke. See, now they're starting to try hard. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I was talking about. It really is. See, didn't even get to throw my IMS because right as I did, I died. I'm trying to get it in the building, because I know for a fact that's probably where most of the players are going to go. There we go. Um, so, yeah, honestly, the game's okay. Like, I don't hate the game per se, but, like, it's just not for me, you know? And I feel like Black Ops 6 is going to be the same way down the line. Like, it'll be okay at first, because the game just came out and everything, I feel. But, there is just, like, countless problems that are gonna bring the downfall of the multiplayer of the game. You want my opinion? Don't play the multiplayer as a solo player. Like, unless you got some friends, or you're, playing the game and don't care about getting, curb stomped 90% of the time on this game, then play it. That's the only way I could ever really recommend, playing, multiplayer, to be honest, is just something like that.
Enemy UAV active. Confirmed.
So, yeah, honestly, and I know I'm saying honestly a lot, I really apologize. I haven't done a major talking video like this in a while, so I apologize if I come off as, like, you know, weird saying honestly a lot and everything. I'm not really used to making these kind of vids, and I'm probably not going to be doing this that often. It's just not really my style. I just like posting usually like gameplays, and usually without commentary, because I can't really talk much. I'm not really much of a talker, to say the least. So, see, you see, this is what I mean. That guy was literally just sitting there in a corner. Oh, look, and he's got Twitch TV in his username. See, that's another thing. This game is plagued with people that self-promote their Twitch or their TikTok or whatever. That's the part that annoys me. Seriously, I have a Twitch, I have a YouTube. I don't self-promote myself at all. It's just stupid. You're not going to get more people. Nobody's going to care. It's just a waste of a clan tag trying to do that, or your username or whatever. I just don't understand why people do that nowadays. It does not make any sense. It is not going to affect anything. So, yeah, it just annoys me when I see that. But whatever, that's just like a personal thing. I know people are just gonna be like, cope or whatever, or deal with it. Yes, I'm aware. It's a personal gripe. It's my video, I can say whatever the hell I want. Yeah. So, don't expect videos like this from me that much. Personally, I'd probably just post a gameplay, but I wanted to at least, like, make a video on the game itself, like my final review on it and everything, just, you know, to get it out there. I doubt this video is going to do that well anyways, either way. Half of my videos never do. The only video I'm really known for is that Fallout video that I made that's, like, that was, you know, just me going over all the perk sounds and everything, all that, so... that's kind of all I'm really known for at this point, I feel, at least on YouTube. Probably... Twitch, maybe. I don't even know where I'm known on Twitch. I have like 30 followers on Twitch, which isn't too bad, and 30 subs on here, which, thank you for the 30 subs, by the way, everyone. That's actually amazing that I even have 30 subs, or 30 people that actually give a shit about me. So, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to make more content for you guys as much as I can, so I hope that, you know, you guys really like this kind of, like, weird kind of commentary, gameplay kind of thing I did. Anyways, before sorry, I stuttered there. I don't know why I had a minor like stroke there. Anyways, to give my final thoughts on the game, as a solo player, don't play it. Do not play the campaign under any circumstance, no matter if you're a solo player or not. Just don't play it. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Just look up a walkthrough on YouTube. You could probably find somebody who posted the whole game, because it's that short, and I'm not even kidding, it's that short. And terrible. Just don't play it. As for, the game itself, as a solo player, don't play it because of SBM and EOMM. And, the game's just not fun to play. Yeah, the guns are okay. I really like the animations, the sounds, the animations, stuff like that, but that's the only redeeming factor I'd say for this game. And I like that I have, like, certain favorite guns return, and just in general, certain guns that I like using in general are there, so, you know, there's that. But, yeah, so that was my thoughts on the game. thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to uninstall this trash off my system, and I'm going to go play games I actually like playing, like The Witcher 3 and stuff. And if you guys have any suggestions about any games you want me to play that isn't this, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Give a like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't. And feel free to subscribe also. You don't have to. Entirely up to you. I don't force people, unlike certain other YouTubers I've seen recently that do such that, where they don't force it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, where I will probably not be talking because I doubt I doubt people are going to like my voice anyways, I really care. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.